Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the Joe Show. Let me get some music going. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hello, everybody who is out there. You might be thinking to yourself, Joe, your background, it looks different. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Okay, there might be one or two of you who actually do know where I am right now. I am not at my apartment. I am in a different place. It is different. So I want you guys to try to guess where I am. Yeah, I'm at a place that I'm in Iowa. Oliver got it. Yeah, I'm hanging out at Hidden Acres right now. It's so great. I'm at one of their pastors' cabins. I had booked one. Basically, they have these two cabins at Hidden Acres that are really nice, as you can see, and they're designed for pastors, and any pastor who wants to come and use them can come and just use them for free, which is super awesome. Shout out to Hidden Acres for having these pastors cabins. So this is called the Wester cabin. You know, maybe what I'll do is I'll pull up a map of Hidden Acres so you guys can see where I am. I got here last night. I had forgotten that I had booked the cabin because I booked it a long time ago, and then last week they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, do you still want to go to the cabin?" And I was like, "Well, I guess I'd work by myself in my apartment where I've been for the past 6 weeks, or I could go to Hidden Acres and be at a place I love and be in a new location." And so I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And it turns out that the Wi-Fi here is better than the Wi-Fi in my apartment. So it's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I'm going to incorporate some elements in tomorrow's show, like with Hidden Acres. But I just got here late last night, so I basically fell asleep and woke up, and here I am with you all today. So hopefully I can snag some cookies as well while I'm here. Okay, let me do this. I wasn't prepared, but I will get prepared. I'll find a map of Hidden Acres. About here. I'll even share my screen with you so that you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, that's confusing. Okay. So I'm on the Hidden Acres website and a map of camp. Okay, good. You guys can see what I see. There is no lag. It's good to hear. Okay. The one tool I am missing is I don't have my second screen, so I got to keep switching back and forth. But map. Okay. So here, our dearly beloved Hidden Acres. What a lovely place. I'm actually going to download this map. And I'm going to... Never mind. Oh, here we go. Full screen. Okay, that works, sort of. So this is where you come in at the camp entrance. Hopefully you guys can see my arrow. And over here is the lake where you go swimming. Keep driving. Here's the new dining hall. Here's the pond that everybody was falling into at Winter Blast this year. Good times. There's everybody's favorite FLC. Let's see. The girls stayed here in the bunkhouse for Winter Blast at the bunkhouse, I believe. And here's the main lodge. This is where the boys stayed for Winter Blast. And the Margaret Sigmund Bible Chapel. This is where we did chapel for Winter Blast. Then, if you go over by the FLC, the hall, the David Martin Bible Chapel, this is where we do our chapels for Fall Retreat. And then you keep going back this way. Basswood Knob, these are the boys' cabins for Fall Retreat. And the Johnson Lodge is where the girls stay at Fall Retreat. And the Tree Toppers, I guess. So as you can see, it's back kind of by the Johnson Lodge and the Basswood Knob cabins. You have these two pastors' cabins, Anderson cabin and the Wester cabin. So I'm basically at the edge of the world at Hidden Acres, hanging out here in the Wester cabin. This morning, I went for a run and I ran... Let's see, where did I go? I think I ran like a loop like this. I ran that a couple of times. So, anyway, I was hoping that I could go and like film myself in the buildings at Hidden Acres just to like give you guys a little refresher tour since you haven't been there in a while. I don't know if the buildings are going to be open or not though, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, I want to say hello to some people. So, Treston, yes, Treston, first comment. Spammed a little bit, but definitely had first comment. He posted it like 8 times. Yeah. Evelyn had the first comment in all caps. Treston had the first comment in no caps. What's up? Evelyn, I'm sure Andrew's watching as well. Andrew James. right? I think that's it. Landry, what's up, Landry? Oh, Landry. Yeah, we all have a treat from Landry later on today. Andrew, congrats. First comment spelled wrong. Hey, Mitch Welge. What's up? Hey, Amara. And Ada. And uh, Ada's younger brother. Don't tell me. Ada's younger brother's name is Cooper. That's right. Yep. What's up, Cooper, if you're watching? Caleb, what's up? Hey, Natalie. Elizabeth J. I'm paranoid that I'm going to mute myself, so I keep going back to make sure that I'm not muted. Let's see. Keegan. Hey, Keegan. Good to see you. I mean, good to have you with us. I can't literally see you right now. Amanda. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, the artist. Holly, thank you for the special gift the other day. Holly, you know, Holly's family stopped by and left a special gift. Also, Andrew, thank you for the special gift that you left the other day. That was very kind of you. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Jackson. And Hudson. And Matt. And Jackson's imaginary friend. Just kidding. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Jackson does have an imaginary friend. I don't know. Which, if you do, that's cool, Jackson. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I love it. Landry and Keegan talking about Toby Mac. Hey, Jody. Yes, it is Cinco de Mayo. It is the 5th of May, which I was reading. It's a celebration of when the Mexican army defeated the French army back, I believe, in the 1800s. I was too lazy to look further, but I'm guessing it's when they were celebrating their independence. So if anybody else knows about that, let me know. Good morning, Tim. Who else is here? Ollie. Ollie coming in hot, figuring out right away that it was Hidden Acres. Love it. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody else. I'm looking. Philip's in the house. Today's the second Star Wars day. It's the Revenge of the Fifth. Nice. Yes, Treston pointed out Cinco de Mayo is finally on Taco Tuesday, and we have a disease named after a Mexican beer to ruin it. That's sad. Treston is being put on spam watch. He's not being punished, but he's on spam watch. Hi, Sammy. Great to have you with us this morning. Okay, let us continue with our show. We did our welcomes. Now, the question of the day. I want to ask you guys a question, and I hope that I want this to come across as genuine. I want to be sensitive to those of you who have some Mexican or Spanish culture in your ancestry or in your family, or maybe you have friends who have that ancestry in their family. I want this question to come across as respectful, because man, the Mexican culture, the Spanish culture is super, super cool. And there's a lot of cool things about it. And so because it's Cinco de Mayo, and it's a big holiday for Mexicans, here's what I want to know. What are your thoughts? Here's the question of the day. What are your thoughts about Mexican food? That's your question of the day. What are your thoughts or opinions about Mexican food? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Which things do you like? Which things do you not like? Which restaurants do you like? I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments about Mexican food. What are your thoughts? I mean, like, do you like it or do you not like it? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? That's what I'm wondering. Noah says one word, burritos. Caleb loves Americanized Mexican food, but Mexican food isn't very good. Caleb, what do you mean by Americanized Mexican food? Mitchell thinks Pancheros is straight fire. Landry, it is the best food in the world and I would eat it every day. Wow. Oh, yeah. If it's Pancheros, it's fur. It's straight fur. Evelyn says yummy. Ada says if I have too much, I get sick of it. I hear you there. Holly says it's delicious. Treston, Qdoba, and Ponch. Treston, I have eaten at Qdoba with you before. Do you remember when we ate at Qdoba? Good times. There's like a hashtag battle going on, apparently. Great. They dump way too much chili powder on everything. So I'm guessing that means, Andrew, that you don't like spicy food. Ollie says Chipotle. I had Chipotle last Wednesday night at the pre-show. Some of it's good. Amanda does not like it at all. None of it. With a pukey face emoji. Ollie, I think you spelled Chipotle right. A lot of people spell Chipotle wrong. They say like Chipotle. Hey, Evan. Glad you could join us. Treston gets every topping they have on his burritos. We are proud of you. Mitchell just ignited a war by saying Ponch is better than Chipotle. Them's fighting words. Overholts have Mexican food at least once a week at home. Katie works at Chipotle. I didn't know that. Which Chipotle? Ooh, Elizabeth J loves the queso. I love me some white queso. Queso blanco as well. Chips and cheese. Chips and dips. The chips and the dips. Nice. Amara's favorite Mexican restaurant is El Mariachi. They have a crab, shrimp, and chicken bowl. That sounds fantastic. Kayla, burritos and rice and refried beans are stereotypically Mexican food, but we really just took it and made it better. Okay. Okay. Elizabeth J, why did you not mention May the 4th be with you yesterday? I think I mentioned the Star Wars Day, didn't I, yesterday? Sorry to the Star Wars fans if I didn't. Andrew, Chipotle's rule. Nice. Okay, Katie works at the Chipotle near Jordan Creek. I stop there about once a week, so I'll have to check it out. Spicy queso. Elizabeth hates queso. Miles. Chipotle. Oh, yeah. Tim likes fajitas. I like me some fajitas. Actual Mexican food is a lot of tacos. Yeah, I think like a lot of, tacos and rice and stuff like that. I actually have decided when we start to gradually reopen our county, and that's going to happen whenever the governor says we can. We don't know when, but when it happens and we can start going to restaurants again, the first restaurant I want to go to is a sit-down Mexican restaurant. That's the first restaurant I want to go to. And like in my mind, I want to go to one of the legit Mexican restaurants where they're playing Mexican or like Spanish music and all the workers speak Spanish. Like that kind of Mexican restaurant. So there's one nearby me called Monterrey on Mill Civic Parkway. I'll probably go there. And you get the free unlimited chips and salsa. And usually my go-to is a fajita quesadilla. And it's chicken. I get it with chicken, get the melted cheese. Oh man, it's so good. So good. Wait. Was it Thomas's birthday? Oh, it was Dad's birthday. Okay. Whew. I was hoping we didn't miss your birthday. Hi, Marissa. Emerson. EP in the house. Monterrey. Yes. Mi Mexico. Yeah. Anybody else have recommendations for Mexican restaurants that I should check out? I kind of like to try out different ones, even though to me, like the legit Mexican restaurants, I think in a way they're all the same. They're like, yeah, it's basically the same items. I think the food tastes the same. People might disagree with me, but that's okay. I'm the one who has the computer on with the video, so all right. Anybody else hungry for Mexican food right now? Anybody want a churro right now? That sounds good. Any Taco Bell or Taco John's fans out there? I have made a promise with myself to not eat Taco John's ever again. Not because of a terrible experience, but just because after every time I eat Taco John's, I regret it and I question my life choices. I just don't feel great. Chick Chick-fil-A is a Mexican restaurant. Interesting. Miles will go with me to Monterrey. Maybe that's where we'll have our Joe Show get together party that I mentioned yesterday. My idea is that once we can start gathering publicly, we could have a special gathering for the faithful Joe Show viewers. Maybe we can do it at Monterrey. That'd be awesome. I don't know. There might be too many of us, depending on the limit of how many people can come. Tristan had steak fajitas for dinner. Shout out to Senora Day, who goes to Mexican restaurants and gets free food because she speaks Spanish. That's why I need to learn Spanish, so I can get free food at Mexican restaurants. Taco Juan's. This actually is reminding me of when I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico twice when I was in high school on mission trips, and we drove a coach bus straight through from Minnesota all the way down to Mexico. And it was like 31 hours in the bus or something. And we drove straight through. We didn't stop at a hotel. It was crazy. Like a long trip. And so I got immersed in the Mexican culture. And it was really, really cool. And I remember I would try to introduce myself to the people living there. And I would say, me llamo Joe. Me llamo means my name. I'd say me llamo Joe. And the way that their language works, they couldn't really say Joe. They would say Joe, Joe. It was hard for them to say it. Just like it's hard for us to say certain words or names correctly in foreign languages. And so eventually I asked one of my Spanish speaking friends, I said, what's the closest Spanish equivalent to Joe? And they said Jose. And so my Mexican name became Jose. So I would go around and say, me llamo Jose. And then, let's see, I learned ¿Cuántos años tienes? I'm sure one of you knows what that means. Why don't you translate that? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Anybody know? Somebody's got to know what that is. And then I also learned, I guess, agua por favor. Yeah, Marissa, it means how old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes? I don't remember the actual number. Well, I guess I remember some of the numbers, but Timon. Hey, yeah, Spanish names. I like it. We also had to always ask agua por favor, because if we drank the water out of the faucet, we would get sick. So we had to have like special filtered water so that we wouldn't get sick. So we had to ask for agua por favor, and they knew what that meant. And then they would say Gloria a Dios, which means glory to God. That's about the extent of my Spanish right there. Okay, wow, that was a long discussion about Mexico and Mexican culture and Mexican food. And I just really am looking forward to Monterrey. Maybe I'll do an episode of the Joe Show live from Monterey restaurant if they have Wi-Fi. That'd be awesome. Let's do our 1 minute workout, shall we? Okay. Let's see if you'll be able to see this. We're going to do calf raises today. We did these a couple weeks ago. I'm starting to cycle back through all my 1 minute workouts. So all you do is you kind of stand up on your tiptoes like this. And you're not trying to go fast like this. You're trying to just go at a nice even pace. It's better to get high up on your toes than it is to go fast. Because the higher you get on your toes, the more like work you're gonna get in those muscles. Okay, so oh my goodness, I feel lost without my Alexa. I'll set a 1 minute timer on my phone. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Guess I should have brought Alexa with me. 1 minute. Here we go. At first, you're not going to feel anything, but you will. Don't worry. Eventually. Are you starting to feel it? I'm starting to feel it. Feel the burn. Halfway there. Whoa! We're halfway there. Whoa! Living on prayer. Okay, now now I'm feeling it. Oh, yikes. I bet Landry and Evelyn, this is probably easy for them because they're dancers and they do stuff like this all the time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Yikes. You guys feel that? I definitely felt it. Apparently there's a spam debate going on. Oh, there's a lot of Spanish being thrown around in the chat. I like it. ¿Qué te pasa a la basa? ¿Qué es tu comida favorita? It's fairly simple, but it still hurts. Good. Okay. Jody's wondering, is it raining at Hidden Acres like it is here? Yes. Yes. It's like sprinkling. Sorry, bad noise. Wait. I need to be able to see myself. Hopefully this isn't awkward. But yeah, I got dirt all over my leggings when I was running this morning because I was running through the mud. Okay, let us continue on. Oh, we have a commercial. Friends, this is our first ever movie trailer. And it is... I want to get the name right. This is called Super Boots. And it is a movie trailer created by our very own Landry, featuring some of her very own cats. I just loved this when I watched it for the first time, and I'm so excited to share it all with you. So this is a trailer for an upcoming movie called Super Boots. Here we go. That was great. Nice job, Landry. Let's give a round of applause for that. That was awesome. Super cool. Yeah. So great. Thank you, Landry. Tristan, I'm sorry, I forgot. I mean, I figured it out after like 10 seconds, but. Oh, we're going to play Spot It, okay? I brought my Spot It with me, but I'm unprepared. So let me go grab my Spot It. And while I grab it, I'm just going to throw it to another commercial. This one is a new one from Miles.
Oh my goodness. I've been searching for so long. In the back of my house, this is an infomercial about how to catch the navy blue chocolate. It's a killer. I finally found it and chucked it down to its home layer. Now I'm gonna go catch it. Wish me luck. I have to put you down. I'm gonna lay you down for a while. We've caught the wild navy blue jogger. Okay, we've caught the navy blue jacket. And now I'll be selling this one caught by yours truly, Bear Grylls. It will be sold for exactly $7.78 billion. Also another $20 for shipping. And then another $500 for my time on catching it for you. Bear Grylls out with the navy blue jacket.
That was really good. That was really good. Thank you, Miles. Thank you for that. Okay, we're going to play Spot It. And we did this a couple weeks ago. We're going to do it again. So, I'm going to shuffle these so that you don't think I'm cheating. So that you can't be like, oh, he memorized the piles so he can do good. I'm not going to do that. You'll all be able to participate against me here. And you're going to play against me, okay? Get out of here. Okay. It's just me. It's just me. I will make it big. Yes. Yep. I'm big. So, here's what'll happen. I will have one card, and then I will say 1, 2, 3, go, and I will hold up the next card, and then your job is as quickly as possible to identify the one item that is the same between the two cards. Each card has one and only one item that is the same with the other card. And then you'll just try to say it before me. This one is really taking me a long time. This one is, oh my goodness. You're probably seeing it and I can't see it. Am I looking right? Oh, it's the zebra. Zebra. Okay. So you probably beat me on that one. If you want, you can like have a pen and pencil nearby and you can try to keep score to see whether you win or I win. Okay? Yeah, zebra, 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 zebra. You're like, it's so obvious. I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm not going to cheat. Okay. This one actually counts. You versus me. Who's going to get it first? 1, 2, 3, go. Baby bottle. 1, 2, 3, go. Skull. Skull. It's easy when it's the same 2 in a row. 1, 2, 3, go. Lightning bolt. See it? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm doing bad on this one. Anchor. Anchor. 1, 2, 3, go. Skull. Wow, a lot of skulls. 1, 2, 3, go. Cat. Purple cat, purple cat, purple cat. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladybug. 1, 2, 3, go. Flame. Red flame. Boom. 1, 2, 3, go. Lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, go. Exclamation point. Boom. Okay, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Go. Pencil. Pencil. Blue pencil. Ready, set, go. Ooh. Snowflake. 1, 2, 3, go. Snowflake. 1, 2, 3, go. Burp, 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 burp. Burp. Water droplet. I probably lost on that one. Okay. I can't put a minute up on the screen, but we are going to do a minute. See how many we can do in a minute. Go. Moon. Ready, set, go. Four-leaf clover. Ready, set, go. Question. Four-leaf clover. Ready, set, go. Dolphin. Ready, set, go. Lightning bolt. Ready, set, go. Lightning bolt. Ready, set, go. Question mark. Ready, set, go. Lips. Ready, set, go. Boom. What is this one? I can do this. Is it the dolphin? It's not the dolphin. Is it the moon? It's not the moon. Lightning bolt? No. Four-leaf clover? No. Light bulb? No. Oh, the spider web. Ugh. It's so obvious. Okay, in that minute, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a little faster than 1 every 10 seconds. So, how'd you do? Did you win? Did you beat me? Or did I win? What do you think? Were you keeping score, or do you just think you won? Thoughts? Web. Oh, you guys are like playing against each other. I like it. Who beat me? Did anybody beat me? Holly won. Emerson won. Treston won. Landry says no. Does that mean I won? That's right. Doesn't matter if you won or lost. Let's do our verse of the day. Ooh, Mark 8:27 through 30. I have a different Bible today. Pretty neat, huh? Mark 8. Wow, I turned right to it. I guess it's easier for me to find things in this Bible. Mark 8:27 through 30. Ah, yes. Yes. Excellent. Sorry, I don't know why I started acting like a maniacal psycho there. I'm just reading scripture. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Jesus and his disciples went on to the villages around Caesarea Philippi. On the way, he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others one of the prophets." "But what about you?" he asked. "Who do you say I am?" Peter answered, "You are the Messiah." And then interestingly, Jesus warned them not to tell anyone about him. And a lot of people are like, why would Jesus not want people to tell other people that he's the Messiah? And it's because it seems like for a while, Jesus wanted to keep his... Actually, I'm not going to try to answer that question. There's a lot of smart people who try to answer why Jesus, for a time, didn't want his disciples to let other people know that he was the Messiah. But that's beside the point. Here's your daily challenge. Jesus, he asks, okay, who do people say I am? And his followers say, well, some people say this, other people say this. And then Jesus turns the question on them. He says, no, I don't care. It's not that he doesn't care about that, but he like really focuses in. He's like, okay, that's nice what other people say about me. But what about you? Who do you say that I am? And then Peter makes this declaration: you are the Messiah, which means that you're the Savior, basically. You're the Savior that we've been waiting for. And I almost touched my eye, but I'm trying to not touch my eyes. You know why? Because of coronavirus. Okay, back to the point. So you have a lot of people in your life who have thoughts or opinions about the Bible, about faith, about Jesus. Maybe you have some friends who are strong Christians. Maybe you have some friends who aren't Christians. Maybe you have some friends who are against Christianity. Um, maybe your parents are followers of Jesus. Maybe you have siblings who are followers of Jesus. Maybe your grandparents are followers of Jesus. And that's great. It's a great blessing to grow up with a Christian family. And if you don't have a Christian family, if your parents aren't strong believers, that doesn't mean that you can't have a strong faith yourself. Here's the point. At some point, you need to decide for yourself what you think about Jesus. You can't rely on the faith of the people around you. And I think it's in middle school when that process really begins, where you have to make your faith your own. People can't just be followers of Jesus because their parents are, and because their family is, and because their siblings are. At some point, you need to make that decision for yourself. You can't just go to church because that's what you've always done. You got to go to church because it's your choice, and you want to do it. So I think Jesus is asking that question to you and to me as well. What about you? It's fine what other people think about Jesus, but who do you say that he is? So have you decided on your own that you want to follow Jesus? It's great if you have influence and guidance from your parents and youth pastors and small group leaders. But just because I'm a follower of Jesus and you come to middle school ministry, that's not enough for you. You need to decide for yourself. Who do you say Jesus is? Is he the Savior? Is he the Lord of your life? I can't decide that for you. Your parents can't decide that for you. Your small group leader can't decide that for you. That's something that you need to decide for yourself. So who do you say Jesus is? That's your challenge for the day. How would you respond to that question? And you don't need to say anything out loud. You don't need to share anything in the chat. But the point is that middle school is a time when you need to start owning your own faith. And I know you might be like, well, what does it look like for me to make my faith my own? And we won't go into the details of what that looks like, because there's lots of different ways you can answer that. And if the good news is that if you're wrestling with that question, if you're wondering, well, I want to make my faith my own, how can I do that? If you genuinely are asking that question, then that automatically means that you are on your way to owning your faith and making it your own, just by asking that question and wanting to own your faith yourself is evidence of spiritual growth in your life. And hopefully, as you continue on your journey in middle school and in high school, we at church and the middle school ministry and high school ministry are going to be able to help you make your faith your own. So your challenge is to think about, who do you say Jesus is? Not just what I say, not just what your parents say, not just what your friends and grandparents and small group leaders say. Who do you say Jesus is? All right, let's move on. This is a reminder from, I just touched my face again. Gotta stop the spread of the virus. Stop touching your face, Joe. Sorry. We should have this like set up where like every time I touch my face, I have to like do something to punish myself. Oh, that's sad. That's harsh. No. This a reminder from yesterday. Some of you took me up on this, and I want to advertise it again. If you want to send me, I invite you to send me a picture of something in your home that is valuable or meaningful to you. I'd love to get those pictures. It could be something you own. It could be a pet. It could be something you've had a long time or something you recently obtained. But I'd love to see pictures of things that are meaningful or valuable to you. Send them to me either at the phone number or email address above, and I'm going to show them on the Joe Show probably tomorrow. So if you get those to me by this afternoon, I can include them in the show for tomorrow. Okay? Oh, yes. We are moving on to a portion of the show called Joe Needs Advice. So here's what that means. I need advice from you middle schoolers about certain topics. Okay? So I came up actually with some questions, and I'd love to hear your advice. So here's sorry, I'm just looking at all the punishments that you suggested. Slap your face every time you touch your face. Do jumping jacks. Endless slappings. Sit-ups or push-ups. I like that. That's what it is. Every time I touch my face on the Joe Show, I have to stop and do 10 push-ups. But you guys need to hold me accountable to that from now on. So if you see me touch my face during the Joe Show, put it in the live chat and be like, dude, you touched your face. 10 push-ups. Okay? Okay, I need advice. First question. I'm going to be hanging out at Hidden Acres. There's like nobody else here. But I'm going to be hanging out at Hidden Acres for the next couple of days. What should I do while I'm at Hidden Acres? What do you think? By the way, drinking from a glass does not count as touching my face. Do the blob. I like it. What should I do while I'm at Hidden Acres? Steal cookies? What? I would get the name the Cookie Monster because I am the mystery person stealing cookies around camp. Go to the FLC. Yeah. I hope I can go to the FLC. I'm not sure if it's open, but go swimming. Yeah, hang out in the hot tub. Watch Stranger Things. I can watch that wherever I am. Attempt cartwheels. Hot tub. Eat some cookies. Corona doesn't spread in water. Maybe I should just live in the water because then I'd make sure I'd never get corona. Do the worm. Watch the Andy Griffith Show. You guys do realize I was kind of asking. I maybe should have clarified, and I apologize for not clarifying. Since I'm at Hidden Acres, and I'm not always at Hidden Acres, what should I do while I'm here that I can't do anywhere else? You guys are... This is so great. I almost touched my face, but I didn't. Put all the mattresses... Wait for it. Yeah, okay. Put all the mattresses from the cabins on the roofs. Run around the lake 12 times. Count blades of grass versus leaves. Pop machines. Jackson, you do realize that pop machines exist outside of Hidden Acres, right? Play around with the spotlights in the chapel. Fish are safe. Catch a fish and eat it. Yeah, that'd be super tough. Buy a moose for Jackson from the gift shop. Go on the trails. That's something I actually could do. Julie texted, go find a really big stick. That's what we did at Winter Blast like 6 years ago. Go on the trails. Swim in the pool. Make an epic fort from the mattresses. And take a vid of you in the fort. I actually might be able to do that in my cabin. Walk to the prayer tree stump. Yeah. Andrew is going to double down on watching Stranger Things. Count the grass. Go in every room in the camp and scream. People would be like, who's that psycho? Catch crayfish, leave them in the cabins. So that this year's campers find dead crayfish in their beds. What a great and mean idea all at the same time. Find a stinging bug and force it to sting you like a coyote person. This is the best advice ever, you guys. Slide in your mattress down the stairs. Yes. Sleep in hammocks. Get lost in the forest. It's like, guys, it's time for the Joe show. Where's Joe? I don't see him. Play one-person Octoball. I ran by an outdoor carpet ball table today, and I was like, oh, maybe I can film a segment of the Joe show where I play carpet ball against myself. And there was one ball on both sides combined. So I don't know if someone threw the balls somewhere else or if they took them out, but I was like, oh, sad day. One-person ping pong. Get kicked out of the camp. Wow. Hey, guys, you know me. I'm Joe Budish. I'm a youth pastor. My group comes here multiple times every year. And so it's important that I have a close relationship with you. But I'm going to do something stupid so that you have to kick me out of camp and threaten our relationship. Lovely. Seal all of the doors shut in the cabins. Grab a bow from the gym and go hunting. It's going to be like, oh, I'm going to kill this deer. Let me launch this arrow. But it's actually an arrow from archery tag, so it just like bounces off the deer. Rub poison ivy over the toilet seats? Oh my goodness, you guys are so mean. Sleep outside, try to see a nocturnal animal. Scary. Record myself being stung by a stinging bug. Polar plunge. Cut the power. Staple the mattresses to the roofs. This, you guys, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna ask a different question. I'm not really sharing private financial information. It's very public. Every every like adult in the country is going to be receiving a stimulus check soon from the government. And basically, this is the government giving us a refund on the taxes that we've already paid. And the government is hoping to give people money right now to help stimulate the economy. So they're basically hoping that by giving us money, we will spend that money to get the economy moving during this time when not a lot of things are open. So if that doesn't make sense, basically I'm getting a check. And again, this isn't private. I'm not like sharing anything that's private. You could go and search this on YouTube. I'm a single person, or you could find this on Google. So it's not really a secret. I'm going to be receiving a $1,200 check from the government. And basically, I can do with it whatever I want. So, I do plan on giving some of that money to charity. I'll definitely give some of it to Valley Church and maybe some other charities as well. Okay, so let's assume that I'm going to give some of the money away to charity. But with the remaining money, how would you recommend that I spend my stimulus money? Okay? There's lots of options. Bribe everyone in the family. I'm not quite sure what you're saying, but it sounds sinister. I like it. Treston, cheese balls. Treston, do you think I should spend all that money on cheese balls? And do you mean cheese balls at, what's it called? What's it called? The place in Ames? Hickory Park? Because their cheese balls are amazing. Yes, fine, sir. I'd like to order $500 of cheese balls. Go shopping at a small business. So, Tim Sieber, so a small business like Walmart and Target? Is that what you mean? Just kidding. Those are not small businesses. Those are big businesses. Like local businesses. I like that. That's right, Miles. I could donate to the Warren. It's a llama fund, right? Not an alpaca fund. I don't think I'd have enough money to buy Adventureland, but I could buy a season pass. I could get a nice pet. True. Wow. Convert it all to cash and send a video of you making it rain. Oh, wow. 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 That. Hello? I would like this in $1 bills, please. Okay. Garrett Blackard in the house. We call him G Money. What up, G Money? He's an alumni of the Valley Middle School Ministry. Get a dog or any pet. Yes, I agree. Hickory Park is so good. Hashtag support your local small business. Yes. Buy Legos for Ollie. I'll consider that. No pets. Fill your bathtub full of cheese dip and swim in processed cheese products. Buy a pet llama. I'd be like, guys, guess what? We're going to do Party Llama, but real life. Convert it to pennies and sell them for copper to make money. Nice. I like it. These are all... This is so great. This is so great. Okay. I'm going to ask one more question. I need your advice. At Valley Church, we are big on loving our neighbors and doing things for our neighbors and, love you, Des Moines. And that hasn't changed since quarantine. And so during weekend worship services, we've been seeing and hearing about lots of good examples of how people have been loving their neighbors. I'm I'm struggling though. Uh, I live in an apartment complex, and so I don't know my neighbors very well, and I don't see my neighbors very often. And by my neighbors, I consider the people who live in the same building as me. The only time I see them is when we're passing each other in the hallway. So I don't know my neighbors well, and they don't have like a front door, to bring stuff to, like a normal house in a neighborhood. So, my question for you that I need advice on, and this is the last question I'll ask for this segment, is what could I do to love my neighbors right now who live in my apartment complex? Because this is I've been struggling with ideas. Bake them cookies. I don't think any of my neighbors hate me, except the ones right next door who always hear me making weird noises during the Joe show. I could bake them cookies and leave them at the door. Okay, I like that, Ollie. TP them. Like, put it on their door. Cinco de Mayo baskets. So, like, make a basket of something. I'll just make a burrito and just leave it sitting. Just a hot burrito sitting on their doorstep. Tape a note and a bag of cookies to their door. Leave a gift at their door. Okay. You guys are right. Just because I don't live in a neighborhood, like they still have a door and I can leave something at their door. Candy, cards. Give them gift cards. That's a good idea. You could set up a thing at the front of the complex and have them take a thing of hand sanitizer. I like it. I'm going to add this to my to-do list to make sure I do one of these ideas. Unroll a roll of toilet paper and shove it under the door. An entire roll of toilet paper. This is great. You guys have helped me in so many ways this morning. Thank you guys. I have some announcements. Everyday Worship is our Bible reading plan for the month. Check it out on the YouVersion Bible app. It's about how worship can be more than just singing songs to God at church. Worship can be something we do in our everyday lives, and it's more than just singing. Super cool idea. We'll have Wednesday night online, tomorrow night, normal time, and of course, I will do a pre-show at 6:15, and I might even put some stuff in the microwave during the pre-show and see what happens when I put things in the microwave. And I'll be back here tomorrow for the Joe Show at 10 a.m. Lord willing, I will still be here at Hidden Acres. For our prayer today, we're going to spend some time in silence. This is something we do once a week, and it's to help us understand that prayer is more than just us talking to God. It's also about us listening to God. So we're going to spend some time listening today. So it's always the same two questions. I'll do like 30 seconds with each question. This might be uncomfortable for you. It might be a challenge, but think of it as like an exercise. This is like spiritual exercising or prayer exercising. And when you first start to do a certain exercise with your body, it doesn't feel natural and you might get tired and it might be uncomfortable. But if you keep doing that exercise, you get used to it and you get stronger and you get better at that exercise. Same thing with this prayer thing. Even though it's maybe weird and uncomfortable and you struggle just to be silent in prayer, it's an exercise. The more you do it, the easier it gets, the more used to it you get, and the better you get. Okay? So I encourage you to join me today in just listening to God. The first question you're going to ask is, God, what do you want to say to me today? Second thing you can ask, and then just ask it to the Lord, and then just sit back and wait, and try to pay attention to what comes to your heart or what comes to your mind. God, what do you want me to do with my day today? Father, help us to grow in the practice of listening to you. May we not just listen, but be obedient to your leading in our lives. In Jesus' name, amen. Students, thanks for hanging out with me today at Hidden Acres. As I was even running around camp this morning, I was going by so many places where I have so many memories with all of you. And I'm really thankful for this place called Hidden Acres. I really hope that they can be open for summer camp this summer. I think they have not announced yet what they're gonna do with summer camp, but hopefully they can do summer camp, and then hopefully we'll be able to come for fall retreat, because there are a few things better than for me than hanging out at a camp with students and connecting with each other and connecting with God and being outside and all those things. So I guess I say all that because I miss you. And I am starting to make plans for what we can do or what we will do whenever we can return to gathering in person in the middle school ministry. I can't tell you what that plan is right now, and I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but I can tell you that I'm planning. And I'll let you know when I know more. So with that, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for Wednesday, episode number 33. Guys, guess what? I just remembered this. Today is episode 32, which means it's our golden episode of The Joe Show. Do you know what that means before we leave? It means that we need to have a celebration snack. Wow, I'm so glad I remembered. The golden show is the show number that is the same as my age. So I'm 32 years old, and this is episode 32. So if you want to go grab a snack, go grab a snack. This is my snack. And enjoy a snack to celebrate the golden episode of The Joe Show. We made it. Do you want me to open my mouth so you can see what's in my mouth and what I've chewed up? Just kidding. All right. I won't make you watch me eat this entire bag of fruit snacks. So, bye, students. Enjoy your celebratory snack to celebrate the golden episode of The Joe Show. And tomorrow we'll be back, same time, 10 a.m. for episode 33. Bye. Bye.